Hi, welcome back to episode 3 of The Stand Down. I'm Logan Pickerel.
I'm Andrew Smith.
And this week, you know what it is. We're talking about this last week of the NFL. Quite an interesting week because due to the Thanksgiving, obviously we had 3 Thanksgiving games and the first ever NFL Black Friday event. That was supposed to headline, that was supposed to show Aaron Rodgers versus the young Tua Tagovailoa, but unfortunately, with his week 1 injury, he was not able to participate in this contest. So, let's just start. Packers beat the Lions 29-22. Cowboys beat the Commanders 45-10. 49ers beat the Seahawks.
I got this one. My Dolphins beat the Jets 34-13. Got butted out there. They're having a good season. All right, you can keep talking.
All right, thank you, Andrew. The Colts beat the Buccaneers 27-20. Giants beat the Patriots. Okay. I don't think anyone watched that game. Steelers, the boys, we pulled it out with firing Matt Canada, our offensive coordinator. Was the best move ever. Pat Freiermuth finally was a good fantasy factor for this week for the 2 other people watching this that play fantasy football. Of course, I didn't have him started, and my other guy put up 1.2 points, but that was great. All right, you can read off the next few.
Where's we at?
Titans and Panthers.
Did you already say that?
No, you say it.
All right, the Titans beat the Panthers 17-10. It was a good game.
Hold on, I want to talk about this one.
Okay, you talk about it.
All right, so the Jaguars against the Texans. I only saw the last bit of that game, but man, that was a great game. The Jaguars were driving. I think it was 21-21. The Jaguars were driving, kicked a field goal to make it 24-21. The Texans, their kicker, his career high was 48 or something, which is terrible. If you're in the NFL and that's your career high,
yeah, you do better, man.
Yeah, please get better and please come back later. But then he lined up. It was going to be like a 56 yarder, which, I understand the call, but not really, because you gotta you have C.J. Stroud, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz, Devin Singletary, and Nico Collins and Robert Woods. They can take it down the field.
Yeah.
Or you don't know they can, but they can at least try. I think that would have been But Josh Allen was kind of having his way with C.J. Stroud. All right, next one.
What one did you just read?
You read that one.
Okay. The Falcons beat the Saints 24-15. And the Rams beat the Cardinals 37-14.
No one is surprised.
Yeah, nobody was surprised about that one. That one was just that was just it. Cardinals had no chance.
Cardinals should not have showed up. All right. Broncos beat the Browns. Y'all, these Broncos. Broncos country. Let's ride. That's what they say.
Now the Eagles beat the Bills 37-34.
In overtime, kind of the same thing. It was in overtime. The Bills went down. Eagles defense stopped them. They went for a field goal. Eagles finished it off with a nice quarterback rush by Jalen Hurts. And, Eagles, they just beat the Chiefs. I don't know anyone who can stop the Eagles right now. But the Chiefs, who we were just talking about, beat the Raiders. The Ravens beat the Chargers. And the Bears last night beat the Vikings. So
12-10. That was a close game.
Yeah. Hats off to the Bears, I guess.
Thought Vikings were going to win that one.
Just a great job to everybody. And then let's take a look at the standings.
Yeah, let's do that.
How about that, Andrew? AFC East, the Dolphins are leading. How do you feel about that, Andrew? I know you're a Dolphins fan.
I feel really good. 8-3. 3 losses is not a lot, but I think we should just leave it at 3. I don't think the Dolphins should be losing anymore. There's not really a team out there that could like really beat the Dolphins like that. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I know everybody else in the hallways, they're gonna be talking about how, they can beat the Dolphins or their team can beat the Dolphins. Nah, the Dolphins gonna win this year, 100%.
Yeah, the hallways of Paris High School
High School
are full of NFL talk on the daily.
Yeah. Always.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about anything else, actually.
Yeah, it's
Our
all
classes
NFL.
are just the NFL.
It really is.
Next, the Bills, 6-6. So that means they have 6 wins, 6 losses. I don't know why I said that, but 6-6 for the Bills. The Jets are 4-7. So
God.
maybe once they get Aaron Rodgers back, maybe they. No, that's not even a funny joke. My fault. Patriots 2-9.
Yeah, the Patriots just give up at this point.
Yeah. Get Tom Brady back. You can read AFC West, Andrew.
AFC West, you got the Chiefs 8-3. They're having a pretty good season. I mean, the Chiefs had to play Dolphins. We know how that turned out, but I mean they're doing pretty good.
The Broncos.
Broncos 6-5. They're having a pretty good season so far.
They
Raiders
were awful, but then they came back.
Yeah, the Raiders 5-7, and then the Chargers 4-7. AFC West.
AFC North. This is my favorite division personally because every single team is a rival. The Steelers are a rival with literally everyone, so I think that's kind of like funny that no one likes them. But Ravens, Ravens are 9-3. Steelers 7-4. The Browns 7-4 also. All right. Okay. The Bengals are 5-6. Joe Burrow got hurt. They're starting. What's his name? Jake Browning. So, I mean, just not a good look for them.
Yeah, the Bengals outcome coming up. It's not going to look good unless they get Joe Burrow back on the field.
Yeah. The Jaguars.
Yeah, my name is Colson, but I just want to say, what's his name? Joe Burrow getting hurt is the worst thing that could happen to the Bengals right now.
Yeah, that's our head of security, Colson Curtis. Jaguars 8-3, pretty good. I mean,
yeah, for
Colts.
Jaguars, they had some pretty rough
matchups.
Yeah.
I just clicked on the Houston Texans. All right, Colts are 6-5. Texans are also 6-5. Titans
4-7.
4-7. I mean, I think maybe they're on an upslope, but I just don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the NFC. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In the NFC East, obviously the Eagles are 10-1. That's crazy. The Cowboys are 8-3. The Giants are 4-8, and the Commanders are also 4-8. So, I mean, it's a very boring division.
It really is.
Because you just have the Eagles on top, and then everyone else is just kind of fighting for second. You want to do AFC?
Yeah. NFC West.
NFC. Yeah, my fault.
NFC West, 49ers are 8-3. Seahawks are 6-5. The Rams are 5-6, and then the Cardinals are 2-10. God, they suck. NFC North, we got the Lions on top, 8-3. Vikings 6-6. Green Bay Packers, whoever they are, 5-6. And then the Bears 4-8. God.
Have you never heard of the Green Bay Packers?
No, I have. They just suck.
Oh, okay.
You got those right
The
there.
NFC South, I think they should just get rid of this division. It's awful.
It's embarrassing.
I saw something that it was like a joke, but I thought it was funny. That they should just like give away the NFC South's playoff spot and just give it to any other team. because none of them deserve it. Yeah, Falcons are 5-6, Saints 5-6, Buccaneers 4-7, and the Panthers. No, not the Panthers. 1-10. 1-10, ladies and gentlemen. These Panthers.
Well, like I gave my opinion before when you asked me, Panthers should just give up. I mean, it's kind of sad.
Kind of remind me of the Paris soccer team. So for next week, for next week's games, on Thursday we have the Seahawks and Cowboys. Sunday we have the Colts and Titans. Falcons we have the Falcons and Jets. Lions and Saints, Broncos and Texans, Chargers and Patriots, Cardinals and Steelers, Dolphins and Commanders, Panthers and Buccaneers, the 49ers and the Eagles, the Browns and the Rams, the Chiefs and the Packers, and then finally we have the Bengals and the Jaguars. So that's all. Like always, I've been Logan Pickerel.
I'm Andrew
He's been
Smith.
Andrew Smith. We'll see you next week on The Stand Down.